Hello there, I'm Brett Sadler, Fast Track Executive and Leadership Coach. Today's tip is one that will help you to maintain your productivity throughout the day and also increase your energy and focus. And it's around how you eat. I mentioned in an earlier tip that our tendency as leaders to be driven and to carry on pushing through even when we need to step back and take a bit of a break. Now, this happens on a macro scale, but it also happens on a micro scale on a daily basis. We do need to take a break at least once a day, probably twice a day. That is enough for us to disengage from what we're doing, recharge our batteries, come back and be fully productive. Otherwise, we just have a gradual decline in our productivity during the day. Now, I can verify this because in my early career, I worked in scientific management. And one of the things that we looked at was how productivity in a factory varied throughout the day. And there were very obvious drop-off points where suddenly there was a big fall-off in productivity. By taking a break then, productivity went back up and the overall output increased. You can do the same. Well, what can you do about it? There are two things. One is have a coffee break. In the morning, instead of having a cup of coffee at your desk, why not take a break? Go and talk to a colleague. That can be productive. You can be talking about work, but it's getting away, it's changing the dynamic, giving you a change of scene and enabling your body to start to recover a bit from the grind of being at your computer. The second thing is make sure you take lunch. A good half hour to 3/4 of an hour is what you need. Less than that and you don't get the full recovery to do a good afternoon's work. And that's what you want, isn't it? Well, now you've taken a break and watched this video, I hope that you're feeling fully charged, ready to go back to work. In the meantime, one last thing to do is to just click on the share button below and share this tip with your colleagues. Thank you. See you again soon.